A drone shot of the WSU Voiland College buildings. Text says, in 2005, engineering and business students at WSU started out on a new kind of journey together.
Clearly he had that passion to say we have to train the next generation of entrepreneurs, and he started it within the engineering school.
Text says, Lori Yaller, Managing Director, GrowthPoint Technology Partners.
Because engineers are about solving problems.
Harold said, this is an interesting idea.
Text says, Bob Olson, Associate Dean, WSU College of Engineering and Architecture.
Let me give you some money and let's see what we might be able to do.
Text says, the Harold Frank Institute.
And it wasn't a hugely staffed program. It was a few people and a lot of volunteers who took a nugget of an idea and said, let's go for the gold with this one. Let's make this really powerful.
The great thing about the Harold Frank program is the students coming right out of school can go out and participate in entrepreneurial ventures with a foundation and a background that'll be extremely beneficial to them.
Text says, Gary Steele, CEO, Proofpoint.
As they look at different career opportunities. I think it's very cool.
I was called so often from Stanford and Berkeley either to guest lecture or to provide connections or insights or meet with students or mentor students or help with student groups. And the fact that here was a program started in Pullman, Washington that won a national award for best entrepreneurial program shows that you can motivate those students and create that amazing curriculum and amazing experience no matter where you are in the world.
I personally just appreciate Harold having the insight and belief and conviction to build this program that can have a long-term legacy.
With his idea of having an entrepreneurship program, he really contributed another big portion of a person's education that they weren't getting before.
Text says, Cindy Schultz, Gaiman Schultz, entrepreneur.
Some people would say it's as important as taking calculus, to have a good business sense and have some idea of the marketing factors behind an engineer's product design.
We set up a graduate student fellowship, and then he came back and set up a scholarship program for undergraduates. Well over 400 students have benefited from the scholarships. He set up the entrepreneurship program.
Text says, Candice Claiborne, Dean, WSU College of Engineering and Architecture.
And we've had 105 students that have gone through that program now as Frank Fellows. So he's had a very major impact on hundreds of our students here in the college.
Probably the majority of my business knowledge.
Text says, Angel Hall, 09 Bioengineering, Western Integrated Technologies.
All came out of the Harold Frank program.
The project and the success and just learning from the Harold Frank program really made us, who we are and where we are right now.
Text says, Paul Whedon, 2010 Computer Engineering, Jacob Murray, 2010 Computer Engineering.
It's been huge. It's really changed our lives for the better.
We started bringing the students down to the Silicon Valley and giving them experiences there.
We also connect them with a lot of different companies when they're down here, and I think that's extremely valuable.
But many times we have students that are here for the whole summer that find employment down here, an internship for the summer, and then we'll house them for the whole summer. And that's kind of fun too.
These are the best of the best, and it's a lot of fun for both of us to have a chance to meet and work with these students.
We're going to remember them. We're not going to forget them.
Text says, looking to the future.
We have stunning examples of success in Washington. Probably the
Text says, Kevin Randolph, Executive Director, Harold Frank Entrepreneurship Engineering Institute.
Most visible is Microsoft and the millionaires, billionaires that they've created. There's no reason why more Washington State students can't replicate that.
We are looking for opportunities to really expand this program so that we are able to impact a larger number of students.
And with that broader level of participation, you're frankly planting more seeds that can ultimately sprout and grow into great things.
They're able to go to work and do things that are valuable to the company right away.
I want to make sure that the quality stays very high and hopefully wins more awards, and that we continue to innovate and adapt with new trends each year.
It's a great story because it's a compelling program. It's going to draw students to the campus. It's going to differentiate WSU long term. WSU will get recognition for this. It's a testament to what can be accomplished, and it's really the stepping stone to where we need to go.
And I love this program. I just love this program. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud that it's in our college.
He had the best idea ever to start this program. Best idea ever. I'm so glad he did it.
I've said this to him, and I'm happy to say it again. Harold, we really appreciate the resources that you've given us to help our students. I really believe that these students now are so much better prepared to enter the workforce and to contribute to our economy than they have been before because of the gift you've given us. Thank you.
Thank you, Harold Frank.
I just want to thank you so much for what you've done for our college.
Thanks, Harold Frank, for believing in me.
Thank you, Harold.
Harold, you're a shining star that hopefully these Frank Fellows are going to look at and copy. I thank you very much for your generous endowment of this program, and I look forward to helping you produce a legacy that you can be proud of.
Thank you, Harold Frank.
Text says, "Thank you, Harold Frank."